guys, so as promised I said I'd do an updated skincare routine, and this can also be considered my winter skincare routine because during the colder months some of you may know that your skin goes through a bit of a shock, and it may need a little extra help during those colder months to, you know, remain looking vibrant and youthful. So this is pretty much what I've been doing. It's been my skincare routine for about 2 or 3 months now, so it's definitely been great to my skin. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Now before I get into my actual skincare routine, I should mention that I am not a healthcare professional. I'm definitely not a beautician or esthetician. These are just based on my personal experiences and things I've tried out on my own and things that have worked for my skin specifically. So even though I mentioned these products, they may not work for you, or they may not work the exact same way. In fact, you might end up hating them. But these are things that just work for me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And another thing that I should mention is my skin type. I am oily. Like, I have very oily skin. I'd say during the winter time I'm normal to oily. So my T-zone gets really oily. So like down my, on my forehead, down my nose, a little bit on my chin, and on my cheeks gets really oily. But then, you know, there are parts of my skin that are normal. They don't really get oily. But that's my skin type. And yeah, so those are things you need to know before we go ahead with the video. So let's talk about the actual product, shall we? For my face wash, which is the first thing people probably talk about, I've been using, as usual, I haven't deviated from this. I've been using my Shiseido. This is the White Lucent facial cleanser. This is the brightening cleansing foam, and this is just a white creamy cleanser. I use a little bit of this to remove my makeup or just wash my face when I shower. So I wash my face in the shower in the morning and at night. So that's how I remove the bulk of my makeup, if not all my makeup. And I've also kind of switched between the Shiseido Benefiance cleanser as well. This is the extra creamy cleansing foam, and this is also a creamy, just a creamy white cleanser, but this one has beads in it, so it acts as a little bit of an exfoliant. So I kind of alternate between these two. This one I use a little bit less than this one, just because this one has exfoliants in it. So when I feel the need to do a little bit extra deep cleaning, I'll use this one. But for the most part, the majority, I use the White Lucent one, which says has brightening properties. I don't know, I just know it's a great cleanser for removing impurities, makeup, everything. So that's what I've been using. Now, as far as cleansing goes, that's all I pretty much need to remove makeup and everything from the day. So if need be, I'll do 2 washes. So I'll do an initial wash just to get rid of the bulk of the things, and then another wash to really cleanse my skin if I need it. Now, if there's makeup left over at all, and that usually is like eye makeup, because sometimes you have eyeliner or mascara that's really stubborn to get rid of, I've been using my Sonia Kashuk Remove Eye Makeup Remover, which is really gentle. Actually, it says it's a fresh as water eye makeup remover, which is true. I find that it's really gentle on the skin, but I do have one complaint about this. It's really drying. So if you use it on your eye area, make sure you use a moisturizer afterwards, because it's gonna leave your skin really dry at the end of the day. But it's one of those dual, what is it called, like a dual active whatever, where you have to shake it pretty much, because it separates and you have to shake it to activate it. So shake it up. And I've been using my Shiseido facial cotton, because I find these really soft and really gentle against my eye area, and I'll splurge. I think these are $9 for the pack of 100. Is it 100? I think so. And it's really, to me, worth the splurge to get that kind of gentle cotton against my eye area, because otherwise it's just too rough. And then once I have that removed, I go ahead and moisturize. Now during the, let's talk about the nighttime first, because that's the easiest thing to do. I've been using my Shiseido Bioperformance Advanced Super Restoring Cream. You probably can't read that, but it looks like this. And it's a creamy, really, I wouldn't say really thick, but it's a medium thick cream. And I apply just a little bit of that to my skin all over and moisturize it in for the nighttime. So I'll use this at night after I've cleansed and removed all my makeup. And about 3 times a week, I will also use this Nude Pro Genius Treatment Oil. Now, I also have the Tarte Maracuja Pure Maracuja Oil from Tarte. And I think these are interchangeable. But the nude one, I find, the Pro Genius, is actually very lightweight, where it absorbs into my skin really quickly and doesn't leave that oily residue. The Maracuja one from Tarte kind of leaves a residue sometimes. So I'll use this about 3 times a week and alternate between the Shiseido. When I need extra moisture, I use the Shiseido, and then other times I use the Pro Genius. So I use them interchangeably every other night. Then for my my eye cream, which I use both daytime and nighttime, I've been using the Tarte Maracuja, the Maracuja C Brightener Treatment, eye treatment. Again, just a creamy white formula. Just apply it around your eyes. I apply it in dabbing motions around my eyes just so it absorbs in. And it's great because it has the Maracuja oil as well as vitamin C, which is great for brightening the skin as well as collagen rejuvenating. So I'm gonna actually do a vitamin C video because I've incorporated vitamin C a lot in my skincare, and I'll do a separate video talking about vitamin C. So the fact that this has vitamin C is a plus. So I use that day and night before, if I'm using it during the day before foundation, so I let that sink in, and at night I just absorb it with my other moisturizer. Now during the day, as far as daytime before I apply foundation, once I wash my face, I'm cleansed, have my eye cream on. For my oil control and just moisturizer all together, I'm using the Anthony Logistics for Men. For men, I know, but it works for women too. It's not gender specific, but it's just marketed for men, but you can use it. Duh. But it's the Instant Fix Oil Control, which is, again, just a white cream, decently medium thick, and it absorbs really well into the skin. It controls oil, and I just love this for oil control and absorbing the excess oil throughout the day, as well as giving me it gives a slight like evening to the skin like a primer would. Like it covers pores and stuff, so it acts as a primer slash oil control slash moisturizer for me. And I mix it with my Turbo Booster C powder, just 1 scoop of this with this, mix it in my palms and apply it to my skin. And this is where my other vitamin C comes into play. This is great for brightening the skin, for making it have a youthful, fresh glow. In addition to that, I forgot to mention that my Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum, which is also a nighttime product for me. It's just a liquid, just a serum, and you use a couple of drops of this at night after I've cleansed, and before I apply the moisturizer of choice, I put this on my skin. So just a couple of drops every other night. So about 3 times a week I'll use this, because you're not supposed to use it every night because it can be a little harsh. So just use a little bit of this every other night, and this helps to boost the collagen in my skin as well as give me a youthful, brightening appearance. So that's what I use pretty much every day. So you'll see that my moisturizer, my serum, I kind of alternate every other day, but they work really well. And for when I need a little bit of extra cleansing, like when my skin starts to dull down, or I see dry patches, I'll go ahead and use an exfoliator. And I also alternate between the micro delivery exfoliating wash from Philosophy, which I absolutely adore. And it has light beads in it, so it's great for every day if you want to use it every day, but I only use it probably once a week. And I've also used my mineralized volcanic ash exfoliator from MAC, which was a limited edition, but it's back in stores now, and I think it's a part of their permanent line. This is also a great exfoliator. It has bigger exfoliating particles than the micro delivery exfoliating wash, so sometimes I'll use this instead of the micro delivery just to give a little bit of extra exfoliation. I also definitely love my Clarisonic. This is the Clarisonic Plus. I use this probably 2 times a week. I have my face wash, so I'll use a little bit of my face wash and just work it into my skin with this brush. And I've really loved having this as a part of my skincare routine because it really helps to work the cleanser into your skin. So I use this, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week, just at night when I'm washing my skin or cleansing my skin, and it works really well. So although I don't use it every day, I don't recommend using it every day actually, I will use it 2 to 3 times a week. So I definitely don't use this when I'm using my exfoliating washes at all. What I'll usually do is use this during the week, so during the week when I'm wearing foundation, and then on weekends when I'm not really big on the foundation and makeup stuff, then I'll use one of my exfoliants just to get rid of anything that was left on my skin, residue. Ugh, I'll get rid of that on the weekends. So that's pretty much been my skincare routine, but I'll throw in a couple more things that I know I've definitely been using and loving and that have definitely helped with my skin. And one part of our skin that we tend to neglect is lips, and I've been using my EOS lip balm. I use this at night as well as during the day. So this is a great lip balm actually for a drugstore brand. It really works well. It really holds in moisture and just stays on my lips for a long time. And then another thing that I've added to my routine, which is just my everyday routine, I've been taking vitamins, and this is my GNC Women's Ultra Mega Formula, and it's just a great thing to always have in your routine, skincare, healthcare, whichever one. Have a vitamin supplement in your everyday regimen. It says it supports healthy hair, skin, and nails. So definitely a plus, and definitely something that I chose to mention right now because I think it does play a part in everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you saw some products that you may be interested in. If you have any questions, definitely leave them below and I'll try to answer them as best as I can, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!